If you can just summarize, what was that committee meeting that was held yesterday in essence for?
Well, the committee meeting, we were expecting to receive reports on what caused the collapse, so that the families and the community of George would get some understanding as to why 34 of their loved ones went to work one day on a construction site and were killed. But the committee didn't receive any report explaining the cause of that collapse. Instead, we got reports on how the rescue services responded to the collapse. And so I think the committee and the Western Cape Provincial Government has failed those families and the people of George by not getting to the heart of what their real question is, which is what caused this collapse and who is responsible for it.
And just communication with the Premier and then his office in terms of making that report available. He's indicated that he has now handed it over to the police. Do you feel that that report could still have been tabled in the legislature and then maybe handed over to SAPS to help in an investigation that they themselves are doing?
Absolutely. The MEC for Infrastructure, who represented the provincial government in the committee, Tertius Simmers, claimed that on legal advice they decided not to make the findings of this report public. But there can be no legal basis for withholding the findings of the report, and it seems to us, many of us, that the provincial government is hiding behind some sort of legal confidentiality shield, and that cannot really exist because the police are required to conduct an independent police investigation, and whatever the provincial government handed to the police would be part of that investigation. It may help the investigation, it may have no value whatsoever to their investigation, but there's no legal basis, as far as we can tell, for the provincial government to refuse to make the findings of the report available to the public and to the families who lost loved ones.